Well, we still have some time between now and the Grand Tourney to determine who, is the Lord of the land, so we'll deal with our own, you guys can deal with your own problems in your own time, since we have some free time.
Mm-hmm.
But, Aria really needs to get this fixed, because Tony is,
yes.
this affects Tony too, which, affects all of Scotland.
Yes.
Scotland?
Wales.
Wales, I'm sorry.
Potentially all of England. He could win the Grand Melee.
Morgan says, "Can I help you more than this?"
Well,
I'm not a match for Merlin in these things, and a death curse is a powerful thing.
I'm surprised she would admit that, but well, thank you, kind lady. Your generosity shall be greatly appreciated.
Generosity and wisdom.
Yep.
Lays on thick. That's what she likes.
She likes it thick.
Anyway, the other thing is
moving on.
It's probably what a name for this place.
Well, how many are there?
I'd say about 10 different ports.
So 10 something.
Call it Decalon.
Decalion?
Decalion, yeah.
Decalion would work.
It's kind of a British sounding name.
Yeah.
Right. So, yep. Okay, we'll go for Decalion. So, yeah, that's pretty much all they can say is that, Holy Grail she thinks is your best shot.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go off and go into the woods and pray silently to try to gain a vision from God to reveal where this is. Let's see. Love God 11. Come on. Well, that's a pass.
Oh, that is also a pass.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You get a vision that you should, it's not going to be the most, it's not going to be a big map going, just take a left here, carry on for 2 weeks. Unfortunately, you're not going to get that type of thing. You do get the hint to head north, though.
Reception from God to man is kind of hazy at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, we are killers, so we're not in the best state with God.
Speak for yourselves.
Hey, I'm on pretty good terms with my gods.
Well, yeah, but this is a Christian artifact, so...
I know.
Well, no, actually, in Arthurian legend, it's kind of a universal artifact.
Yeah.
The Grail is very much Christian.
Next, we're going to end up trying to go after the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah, that wouldn't end badly.
Whatever you do not open it. No, seriously, don't.
Yeah, well,
Roll willpower to not open it.
Wait, we have willpower as a trade?
No.
Okay.
So you're kind of
sitting around and moping about how you're going to find something that's been lost for centuries.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of start hearing a few voices. They never seem to want to ask the people who might know.
Blank face.
We're gonna have to punch an old man again.
I would have, but I don't know these people.
Yep. Actually, strangely enough, to find the Grail, yes, we do have to assault an old man.
To be fair,
If you
we've
mean the
already
Grail
assaulted
King.
an old man.
Alright, we just have to ask them.
Yes.
So, you're saying that you actually know where it is?
We don't know where it is as such, but we have more of an idea where you can start looking.
And what will it cost us? Because I assume you want something for this information.
Maybe a favour. What would you be willing to offer?
We have some potential prime real estate in Wales.
That's actually a very good offer.
Let's see, do I...
Land, we cannot really use land.
Oh.
It would be quite hard for us to keep it.
You haven't aged much since we first hired you, have you?
No, not really. We think that's better left to other people.
Somewhere else, there is a
Why do I
person
have a-
who's 60 years young.
Why do I suddenly have a very, very bad feeling about who they are?
Are you talking about the witches of Cornwall? Are you calling the witches of Cornwall? That's like in Shakespeare's Macbeth? Not Macbeth.
This is Macbeth.
Yeah, Macbeth. Yeah.
The Three Witches.
Yeah.
The Three Witches of Cornwall.
Bubble, bubble,
Also known as the
Thailand,
Fates.
Yeah, the
So-
Norn.
One of you
Yeah.
sews, one of you cuts, and one of you spins.
If they have one eye to share between the three of them, I'm very...
No, they've got all their eyes. They don't all
No,
point in the
no,
same
no.
direction. You would have noticed that well before now, anyway.
No. It's one of them suds, one of them scrubs, and one of them rinses.
What's their reaction to that?
They just kind of nod.
I
Well,
don't think there's a Christian prohibition on dealing with the fates, so sure, I'm down with this. It's like, whatever.
my first reaction is to just go, okay, so we've had the Fates in our homes for this many years and we never even noticed. How are we still alive?
No. The fact is, they've been in all of our homes at different points in time. Like we've been.
Yes, that's the thing. They've always been, the washroom have always been there, no matter where you've been.
In
Even
every
when-
one of our
even-
manors.
Even when you've been off, like, concrete Tintagel, the washroom was still there. And you never pointed that out. You got that they didn't age, which I'll give you that. I was going to spring that one on you, but you also haven't got the fact that the washroom have always been there. I thought you'd pick it up as like kind of like when you were in Tintagel and the washroom was still there.
Well, we kind of were like, you know what? Just follow.
Honestly,
thought you
it
were
was
just
more
using
along
the
the
same
lines of it was a
picture.
good thing, so I wasn't going to question it. Gift horse, Mal, shut up. And
I'm
who's,
generally very
crinkling
tired.
something?
Not me.
Sorry,
I'm generally very
having
tired
spaghetti.
when we start, so I just always assumed it was just you using a stock picture.
Well, there was part of that, but yeah, I did have a plan with it. And yeah, I've pretty much been imagining the Three Witches since I started using that picture.
So,
I mean, we can give them the grill when we're done with it.
That will get them to light up.
No, we will
No.
not.
No.
They light down again.
The rail is not a possession that we could give.
It's not ours to give. It would be something that we'd have to place someplace protected.
I can't think of a more protected place.
Then in
Honestly,
Wales?
they are pretty much the equivalent of gods in their own right for our
Yeah.
religion. So,
But it does not get much more protected than that.
and the Fates, well, they're pretty damn well known for being very neutral in all affairs.
Well, yeah, unless you betray your kin, then they'll get you.
Oh,
Yep.
do not get the Furies on your ass.
Did
I
you
just
just
love
call
it
them
how
the
we-
Furies out loud?
I just love it how you just swapped pantheons here. It's like we went from Christian pagan straight to Greek. Just without it by your leave. I mean, I know they were they were a Roman pantheon. Wasn't that more Jupiter and Saturn's type deal?
That's just a different name for the same gods.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. And the Fates are in Christianity as the three faces of Eve. They're
Yeah,
kind
in
of
fairness,
universal.
a
Yeah.
lot of Roman mythology makes its way over to Christianity.
That's because they just
Yeah.
stole it.
And a lot of Norse mythology and basically a lot of all mythology made its way into Christianity.
Well, Christianity, when it was weak, when it first started out, they basically just stole everything. Easter is still a pagan religion thing that we go off of. You don't think
Santa
that
is
they...
Odin.
Celebration of the gods.
I love the fact that they're just standing there as they all have a religious debate in the middle in front of them.
I get the
We're all just-
feeling like they're listening to everything we say out of character as well.
Of course they are.
But they can do that.
They can.
So we are just looking at them like, okay, this is a whole thing.
Yeah, we're agog, clearly. So it's like, what would you ask of us, ladies? Surely us in our limited wisdom cannot discern the intents of thus such as you.
Just a promise that you'll aid us in later life.
Well,
Do not worry, it will not be anything too dangerous.
Danger is my family's middle name.
Yes, and their first name
the
is
only
dead.
thing I ask, the only thing I ask of them is that we have the first right of refusal if it is going to harm our family, our king, or our country.
They kind of mutter amongst themselves. Agreed.
all right.
Okay, that's my only
Okay.
only thing.
Works for me.
Yeah, that works.
Alright. Yeah, your journey will be a long one. You must march north into the wilds. From there, you will meet many strange things. But the thing to be on the lookout for is the shield. You must find the shield.
You're just
Like a specific shield, or how will we know it?
You know, when you see it, you will know it.
Also, look for a hammer. Look for a hammer of these dimensions. That'd be very heavy to carry.
Not that type of shield. There's also no iron suit.
All right.
Although there may be somebody big and green.
How about a helmet of these dimensions with this very distinct ram horns on them?
they're just staring at you.
Hey, I'm still just trying to get away from my. I'm still. I haven't even been introduced yet.
This is true.
But they're hearing out of character stuff, so they're staring at you.
Yeah.
They're staring in whatever direction you are.
Well, currently, if you just read the chat, what Daster's doing.
a bucket lengths of chainmail and inflated goat splatter.
I'm a little more worried by the simulacrum.
There are so many things wrong with
I
this.
am impressed that you almost got simulacrum correct, but got latrine so wrong.
Yigmir, how long have you known me?
Entirely too long.
Like I've seen the actual. I actually know how to.
I know. I'm just it boggles my mind sometimes.
I am a completely phonetic speller. I cannot help myself.
Right. But yeah, that's all the information they can give you.
What would you have us call you, by the way?
Now, call us what you will.
The Norns, the Three Witches, the Fates, the Three Faces of
The
Eve?
Fates. The Fates seems fitting.
No, it's like I'm Mildred. She's Cherish, and that's Sherry.
I was thinking the Hags is probably the most appropriate.
That's the most rude.
And they give you a
Exactly.
death glare.
Also,
to me-
she's
to me
in a
they should
troll.
Fuck it, I
always-
may as well get a curse to match yours.
Yeah, but this one won't be cured by that.
Oh,
Yeah,
fair enough.
I want to see you solve a curse caused by them.
So, does that make one of you the one that spins, the one that cuts?
We already did that.
We already
Yeah.
did that. Remember, one who suds, one who scrubs, one who rentals.
Yes.
They just update it for the modern era. Yeah, as long as they've got 3 separate jobs, it's fine.
3 7 interconnected jobs. So you could have he who forges, he who lathes, and he who scraps. For the metal era.
Clenches.
The Metal Age.
Well, anyway, let's see.
All right. So
Uh,
north. That's a pretty large amount of ground to cover. Finding a shield. After we find the shield, what do we do?
I'm sure. No way, I'm not there.
I'm sure we'll know what to do when we find the shield.
Well, basically, the thing is just go around, find somebody to take us in for the night, and just bug them until they either try to kill us or point us to somebody else. That's how it usually works.
We are murder hobos.
Yeah.
And somewhere the three ladies just nod sagely.
Yeah, they know what they're unleashing upon the world. It's
The end of all things.
yes, it's not going to be good for the poor North people.
So pick a town, and I guess you should peg my butt to come along. I guess.
Yeah, I think Arouse is actually going to send Aladuke on this quest, since he doesn't trust him to be back at home managing the estates, and this way he's has to get himself
Wait.
out of trouble.
Is Aladuke also cursed?
Yep.
Its entire
Yep.
Part
family.
of the family.
Aladuke was on the other side, though.
But it's
Yeah,
still part
but
of
the
the
family
family.
curse.
Yeah.
Merlin's not a nice person. Well, wasn't a nice person.
Merlin's a
Still
dick.
isn't.
Yeah, presumably he's roasting in hell and coming up with more evil plans at this point.
He's saying, "Hi, Dad."
Hi, Dad. Everything went fucking terribly.
Don't worry, son. We'll have you another incarnation manifestation in about, say, 2 months' time.
Well, no, he has to get. They'd probably get tortured for a century for failing first,
Yeah.
at least.
And then, what's going to happen is about a week into it, my mom is just going to resurrect him. And
Did
he'll
we ever
join the
ta-
undead
did
army.
we take back his body?
Nah, well,
No, his body disappeared.
Yeah.
And no, it's not the undead army, it's the undead harem. Remember, your mom's very creepy.
Yes, it is. Anyway, I still got his robe on my boss pole, don't I?
Yep.
Yes.
It's just a bunch of skulls and a ratty old robe.
You have it between two poles, and the robe's draped down between them, and you have the skulls in the holes.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you going to pull up a few other knights? I'm assuming you're going to pick up Daster.
Yep.
We're gonna pick up Daster of Aster.
Go ahead and pick up Cassius.
Yep, and well, Aladuke is just going to be riding by himself. It's like, this is your penance. Probably send an extra horse with him though, since he's going to be off for a long time.
I'll just ride with my son. Father and son. Together at last.
Yeah, I've got my son with me as well. He's my squire now.
Tony can come.
He's going to need the experience.
Yeah.
He's got a big fight.
Yeah.
Anyone who survives is going to have a big fight.
And he needs to learn from the best. Also known as Sir Merrick and Sir Arouse. And Sir Gwydion.
Well, no, Arouse is going to be...
Arouse is
that's right. Yeah.
He's going to be hanging back.
Alas, we will not have the single most glorious person in all of England with us.
But you do. You have Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Knight.
Oh, Merrick's... Gwydion is going, and he's almost as glorious.
I know.
Same league.
I know.
Yeah.
What is it like if you...
I'm 11k, and that's with missing 3 years of action.
Yeah. Anyway. Tony and Arya are going. I figure Vercingetorix can man the homestead.
Alright. Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Knight.
So you're bringing
How long can you hold your breath?
Yes. I feel it's a little bit more appropriate for Arya to go on this.
True.
Also, I just kind of enjoy playing Arya more.
You're going to be rolling 3 dice for damage.
I can't.
Yes.
I can't roll. I can't hold my breath very long, but I can sit as horse for hours and days almost. I could sleep in the saddle.
Arya will be trying not to actually fight because she's kind of hopeless in a fight.
She's kind of old.
She does have 21 stewardship, though.
That's going to be extremely useful on the road.
Yeah, you're basically you're the lady dealing with accounts.
Yeah. I'm basically making sure we don't run out of money.
Yeah, we can only take so much cash with us, so...
Yeah.
Yep. Well, on the plus side, there's not going to be any stewardship roles or anything like that for a few years.
Well, they're probably going to be happening at our household since we're probably going to.
I would just consider it all to be neutral.
Yeah.
Well, we may sooner or later have the right home for fun, so.
I don't know. So, the Stark family has saved up a very considerable amount of money over the past several years. And when I say that, I mean I have 52 pounds of gold.
Yeah, I just used up most of my money on knighting a bunch of people since I lost all of mine.
I have no idea about the Astor family and house affairs. I think we're still middling along.
Basically, I'm saving up to do something very, very silly very, very soon.
With average income for the last 3 years, because I've not been spending it, I actually get £64.
Yeah, this game is massively broken at this point. But it's not so. Stuff like money and stuff like that's not going to be much of a problem.
But yeah, so let's go north and get horribly murdered.
Yeah. Unless we decide to build walls around the city of Salisbury.
We still haven't done that.
We already did that.
No, we did it around the manor, not the city.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
That
No,
was
we
like
built the walls
300.
around the city.
How much does it cost?
It was like 300, wasn't it?
No, we actually did do
Something
the wall
was-
around the entire city of.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's right. It was just the little wall, not the big wall.
Anyway, continuing
Yeah.
on.
Yep. Onward to the north.
All right, you set out.
Hooray!
Decalon is left behind you. Growing quite quickly because people know if there's going to be a large number of armies stuck in one place for a long time, they're going to need lots of food.
Well, it's on a. Well, here's the thing. It's between two. It's on the main road. It's between Lanchester and Castle Hill.
And it's got
Leicester.
two,
Leicester.
and it's on the river, so it's got a good, clean source of water.
Yeah.
It's got.
It's
It
not a
is.
bad place.
It is
It's a
in
very
a
good place.
perfect location.
You know, so but I wonder if it has any room for like farming or stuff such like that. I guess the woods around is going to be reduced by a bunch.
It's gonna be. It's a big plain right there. It looks like.
Hey, Gray, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there good food on Delectable Isle?
It's English cooking. I don't think there's such a thing.
You take that shit back and you take it back right now.
They have beans and they have toast, and they combine the two, and they thought, you know what? That's good. We're done.
You know what? You start talking shit about beans on toast and I'll find a way to kill you in character.
I like beans on toast.
Damn right.
By the
So
way,
what's
Delectable
American
Isle.
cooking then?
Delectable
isn't
Isle
any.
is right there on the map. If you're not.
Actually, no. The hamburger is American cuisine.
That's bloody German and you know it.
No, it was invented in America. The first hamburger was made in America.
You got pizza. Pizza's American.
Yeah. Basically, we have junk food.
Right, back on the road.
Yes.
All right, so we pass Castle Hill, Nottingham, Newark.
Yeah, we're heading into Lindsay.
Actually, it's a bigger map now. Yeah, you're heading up into Lindsay. But of course, this isn't a new time of peace. Through Malut.
Yeah, I imagine we're riding under a white flag.
Yeah. You begin to start moving as you get north. It gets a bit more grim. People start talking a bit weird. Yeah. You find some odd place called Bolton. So it's just a little pit in the ground. You burn it into the ground just to make sure, and then move on.
It's fine. Bolton doesn't get started as a city, as a town, really, until, well, a bit further on than this.
What town?
Bolton.
Bolton.
Assume that's an English joke.
It's
the
a
town
forever
forever.
BWFC joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a what joke?
Him.
Oh.
Just make fun of forever.
Forever Bolton Wanderers Football Club.
Right.
I can't talk, I'm from Stoke. And then, here we go, the Americans coming. I've got no idea what they're talking about.
It's not on this map, so I don't know where it is or how it exists.
Ooh, Stoke doesn't actually exist at this point.
Nope.
There's
It's
a place-
Stratford.
Stratford. Yeah, we're a little north from Stratford, so.
Oh.
The Stafford.
Yeah. Oh,
Stoke,
Stafford. I meant to.
Yeah.
Uh,
Stoke would be about here.
yeah.
It's on the Trent.
It's Staffordshire, isn't it?
Yeah. It's on the Trent, so that looks like it's the start
Yeah.
of the Trent. Yeah, that's about
Huh.
right.
Yeah.
Pendragon, the English geography episode.
Maybe a little further north because we've got the last bits of the Pennines before we hit the Cheshire Plains.